Mornings with Mike and Iris present Love 'em or List 'em.
Okay, so Jesse went out with a food critic. Here's what Jesse wants to know.
I went on a first date with this girl that I met through a friend. She spent the whole night critiquing the restaurant's drinks, the food, and the service. Lover or lister?
Oh, boy. Man.
Food critics.
I say lister.
I mean, depends. What?
No, even if the critiques are right on, still annoying.
I mean, yeah, I guess
right?
I could see that.
Because eating is something that we do all the time. Mm-hmm. And, you know, when you first start dating, you go out to eat a lot with the person that you're dating.
You do.
And you imagine what a beatdown that would be?
Maybe this is just me playing devil's advocate. She was just nervous and like, okay, I'm nervous. I'm just going to talk about whatever. It's dark in here. Oh, it's cold. Oh, the food. Depends on her critiquing. But I can still see why you say that would be annoying. I'd be annoyed if it was my favorite restaurant and someone just decided to pick at everything.
So what would you do? Would you love her or would you list her? 915-280-2931. That's our number. Let's talk about it. You can also use the free app or you can comment via DM, VM on Kiss El Paso Facebook.
And hey, what do you get when you cross a lion, a giraffe, and a monkey? Well, the El Paso Zoo Society, of course. And the best way for you to see the amazing animals like the Mexican gray wolf is to become a member with the El Paso Zoo Society. I mean, the temperature is getting warmer. Kids are almost out for summer vacation. The best place to take them so they can enjoy while getting some education as well and having fun is the El Paso Zoo. And the membership, well, it pays for itself with unlimited admission and so many other great perks. You can get ready for the summer and have your kids discover their wild side with a bundle membership for parents and kids starting at just $85. You can become a member with the El Paso Zoo Society by calling them at 915-212-0245 or follow them on social media, El Paso Zoo Society, so you can unleash your wild side this summer.
And now, Mornings with Mike and Iris present Love 'em or List 'em. You tell us.
All right, so he went on a first date with a girl he met through a friend, took her to his favorite steak restaurant, but she spent the whole night critiquing the restaurant's drinks, food, service. Lover or lister? Jake, what do you think?
I would totally lister. When you go on a date, you tell people what you do for a living. You don't actually do your job in front of that person.
True.
So, like, if you're an accountant, you don't pull out spreadsheets and start, itemizing deductions that you should get from the write-off of the dinner,
Yeah.
And so a lot of times when you have food critics, they kind of have this air of superiority. Plus, if it's his favorite restaurant and you're sitting there critiquing his favorite restaurant, and it's, like, negative, like...
It's just a bad vibe.
Dude, that's horrible. And like if somebody did that to me, I'd never go on another date with them.
Okay. Now, to be clear, though, the person that he went out on a date with is not a food critic for a living.
Or that we know of.
Oh, okay.
He just said,
She was Does that make it worse?
That she doesn't even get paid for it?
That makes it worse. Because that just makes her like you don't... If you have a bad experience at a restaurant, you can make a comment, but not
the whole
everything
night.
That happens the whole night is all you're doing is criticizing. And it's his favorite restaurant. So maybe the things that, didn't go so well, maybe he, writes it off as, new server or something along those lines. But, if you're going to witch about every single thing.
What you're saying then, Jake, is that for Jesse, there should not be a second date.
No, I won't.
No.
All right, man. Thanks for calling. Thanks for being a part of Love 'em or List 'em.
Ooh, and we've got people on Facebook who are chiming in as well. We have Ashley who wrote in, list her. Imagine what she's going to be saying about you. Ooh, if she's critiquing the food in the restaurant, you might. And then we have another one, Tracy, who put the whole night? No second date. How annoying. If she's that critical, imagine a whole relationship.
Love 'em or list 'em. This is Jesse.
I went on a first date with this girl that I met through a friend. She spent the whole night critiquing the restaurant's drinks, the food, and the service. Lover or lister?
Mornings with Mike and Iris. Love 'em or list 'em. 93.1 KISS FM.
I went on a first date with this girl that I met through a friend. She spent the whole night critiquing the restaurant's drinks, the food, and the service. Love her or list her?
Oof, we got a lot of people chiming in on this one. On the KISS mobile app, Faith wrote in, I say list her. If it's your job, then okay. But it's a date. You shouldn't be doing that on a date. That means that she might be a complainer. And if she complains about that, then she's probably going to complain about everything.
Yeah. And I don't think that it's her job. He didn't say she was a food critic by trade. He just said he critiqued the dinner all night. Love him or list him. This is Yoli.
Total red flag. List her, because this just shows that obviously nothing is ever going to be good enough for her.
Wow. That's kind of, well, yeah. And that's his favorite restaurant. So it's like, not even my favorite fancy steak restaurant is good enough for you. Ooh. And then on Facebook, we posted it. We have a lot of people chiming in. Pretty much everyone is on the same page. Like literally 100% on the same page. We have Michelle who wrote in, that relationship would be mentally exhausting. List her pa' fuera.
Agree. Angie writes, Lister, this is a clear indicator that nothing will ever be good enough. Lister, Ruben writes, sounds like she's a diva and this is just the beginning. Lister, she only sees the bad things. She'll probably do the same with him. It just goes on and on and on with the whole Lister.
And then Brandon was like, wait, he took out my ex? Man, I feel bad for him. List and run.
Yeah, overwhelmingly today.
Literally 100%. I wanted someone to change my mind, and
no, nobody even tried, quite frankly.
And I tried, but even me trying was a push.